What's up, crypto fam? Welcome back to another R Bitcoin. As always, links will be in the description, and if you do enjoy the content, consider subscribing because we upload 4 or 5 videos a week. With that, I'm Bitcoin Jake09. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Number 10. This guy predicted the price of Bitcoin almost exactly for the last few cycles. What a legend. I don't see my voice working. Let me get that working for you. This guy predicted the price of Bitcoin almost exactly. So, given your estimates, even if all Bitcoins were currently mined and available, they would be worth, and this was 8 years ago. Step 5, 1,190. Step 6, 20,000. Step 7, 47, 50,000. Step 8, 240,000, and then a million. If this is true, then why would anyone in their right mind do anything but hoard Bitcoins? And at that point, you have no commerce. Yeah. It's really interesting perspective. Alright, number 9. Oh shit, one of the governor candidates for Texas said he would do the same thing Arizona is proposing here if he wins. Making Bitcoin legal tender in Texas, that is. This stuff is going to become our legal currency the same way alcohol and weed prohibition ended, state by state. I mean, if that happens, that'd be pretty cool. Let's see what this tweet says. Alright, we got breaking by Bitcoin Magazine. A bill was introduced in Arizona to make Bitcoin legal tender in the state. So that's... Oh, and then... Is there... Nothing about Texas here, though. I want to see the one about Texas. For 8, I wrote an open letter to Nayib Bukele on Twitter after spending 4 days in El Salvador, and an hour later, he retweeted me, a random Bitcoiner who shared his opinion. It's a few-minute read, but my genuine thoughts after spending some time there. Oh, wow. So there's actually, like, pages and pages. So if anybody wants to check this out, the links are in the description. So yeah, I would say if you do want to check all that out, links are in the description. But that's pretty cool that a president of another country would reply to some random person on Twitter. Number 7, Bitcoin balance on exchanges just reached a 3-year low. This means that people purchased and withdrew coins to cold wallets. We believe that this is a positive metric. That's good. What is it? I forgot who started it, but January 3rd is not only, you know, Bitcoin's birthday, but it's also proof of keys. Like, get your Bitcoin off of exchanges and stuff for January 3rd every year. I mean, it could be easier for people to be holding their own Bitcoin now, too. People are getting more tech savvy about it. Number 6, U.S. government is about to invest in Bitcoin. Putin just directed the Central Bank of Russia not to neglect the advantages of Bitcoin mining. Biden's executive order of national security is not to regulate Bitcoin, it's to buy Bitcoin in the name of national security. My source is my ass. Okay. Yeah, Putin said the central bank does not stand in our way of technical progress and is making the necessary efforts to introduce the latest technologies in this area of activity. The US has no choice but to allow Bitcoin. My conspiracy theory, after Putin said for the Russia central banks to mine Bitcoin, Biden's military advisors gave the green light for Biden to issue an executive order is to print money to buy Bitcoin. It may also to start building nuclear power plants to mine Bitcoin. Logic and game theory dictates this action. Okay. So, I mean, interesting thoughts there. We'll see what happens. Number 5. Look at this clown. Oh, this guy again. This guy's pretty funny. He curses a lot. Alright, what do we got? Audio should be good.
If you knew who was really behind Bitcoin,
Oh, they got some music behind it.
behind Bitcoin, you would run as fast as you fucking could to sell it. I know. 100%. If you knew who owned Bitcoin or who started Bitcoin, and you had Bitcoin, you couldn't sleep at night. I know.
You what a liar.
100%. And when the real founder of Bitcoin comes out, it is my humble opinion, and there's nothing humble about it, Bitcoin will go to fucking zero.
What an idiot.
And microsecond, boom, like that.
What an idiot.
Then last.
Number 4. Portnoy in. What do we got? Fucked around and bought 29 Bitcoins today. What was that? That was today. That was 5 hours ago. Holy crap. What is that? $1 million. So he bought $1 million worth of Bitcoin, huh? Well, I guess he didn't want to just buy $1 million worth. He had to round up to whatever the next Bitcoin was. Man. Paper hands Portnoy. Yeah. Wait for it to do anything, and then he'll just sell it again. Number 3, a bill introduced in Arizona to make Bitcoin a legal tender. Be it enacted by legislation, State of Arizona, Section 1, Title 1, Arizona Revised Statute is amended by adding Chapter 9 to read Legal Tender, Article 1, General Provisions. Legal tender definitions. A legal tender is, this state consists of all the following: a medium of exchange that is authorized by the United States Constitution or Congress for the payment of debts, public charges, taxes, and dues, specie issued at any time by the United States government, any other specie that, what is that word? That's the first time I've ever seen that word before. That a court or competent jurisdiction rules by a final unappealable order to be within the scope of the state authority to make a legal tender. 4. Bitcoin. And just put it there. 4. Bitcoin. For the purposes of this section, Bitcoin means the decentralized peer-to-peer digital currency in which a record of transaction is maintained on the Bitcoin blockchain and new units of currency are generated by the computational solution of mathematical problems, and that operates independently of a central bank. Oh, specie means coins having precious metal content. Wow, that's a weird word there. Okay, but that's interesting. Very legal. Like the typing and everything, it was like a lawyer wrote it for sure. Number 2, yeah, fuck you. What? Loser KV, US Feds to regulate digital assets such as Bitcoin. Yeah, F you. What can US do really? Like, are they planning to control the exchanges, conversion points from fiat to Bitcoin, and vice versa? Like, they cannot really do nothing when it comes down to blockchain itself unless they pull out the internet cable electricity, right? Facts. Facts. You can't stop Bitcoin. Can't stop, won't stop. Number 1, food for thought. When to buy, when to sell. Understanding Bitcoin. Wow, this, I mean, you know, pictures say 1,000 words. This one says a million satoshis, like, for real. All right, that's it for the Our Bitcoin Top 10 past 24 hours. As always, everything is down below. If you do enjoy my content, you might enjoy watching me do other stuff. Check out my main channels, Bitcoin Jaco9, you know, YouTube, Twitch, I don't know where else, DLive and Periscope or whatever. But that's it for today, and as always, peace, love, and hodl.